Oh, goodness.
Good morning, everybody. Busy day out there on our roads and our freeways with all the rain coming at us. It's been a very active morning. We've seen an increase in solo car spins and jackknife big rigs. If you were watching our show H-Town Rush earlier this morning, you may have seen a jackknife rig on the East Freeway westbound side at the San Jacinto River Bridge. That was there for about 3.5 hours, really caused a cluster in that direction and in the opposite direction heading through Channelview. That is cleared up. The residual slowing is still there. Of course, the freeway in that region still very damp, but we've got problems elsewhere. So let me show you what's going on at this time. This is 5969, the northbound side, and you know it's northbound because you can see that carpool lane going right here. We are so slow in this area as you head up towards the West Loop. Reason being, out of camera frame right up here, you do have that right lane blocked off because of high water. So everyone being caught off guard in this area, and they're just trying to get over as safe as they can. That is the feeder road, so it is worse because we have stoplights and that cluster of traffic. So that's an area you want to avoid if you can. The only other route is going to be the West Park Tollway coming out of that area of Sugar Land, or 90, but both are moving slow on their own. I want to take a look here at one other accident working. This is the good news I can give you at this time. This is the only crash we're seeing out there. That is your West Loop northbound as you approach Highway 90. It's a two-car crash. It is sitting in the right lane, but hopefully they can get that cleared away shortly. Talking about high water locations elsewhere, 5969 is our main area of concern, and that's really coming out of Wharton. We have a couple of lanes that are seeing some flooding, and so a lot of folks driving through that area, maybe coming out of Beasley, heading up towards Richmond, Rosenberg, are seeing extra slow traffic. Now, people are driving safe. We're not seeing any traffic hazards as far as conk outs, any flooded cars, anything like that, or any accidents. But Chita, if I can bring you on in, this is a spot that's of major concern right now.
It is. Yeah. I know. We've been talking about this all morning long. We have. So good morning to you if you're just tuning in right now. A couple things. I'm going to get set up on with weather so you can see not only what's going on with traffic, but also what's going on our radar. If you are just tuning in, we have about 5, maybe 8 more minutes here that we can continue to go live, and then we'll actually be on air, and then we're going to come back at 9:15 and do another update. So all throughout the day today, okay, you're going to be getting live updates. You're going to get what you need to know here throughout the day. So this is a live look, big scope of our radar. Here's our active flash flood warning across portions of Wharton County. I say that because I know everyone waking up to rain, reduced visibilities. You've even got some wind gusts, especially offshore winds. They've been problematic early this morning. That's going to create some rip currents, especially with high tide. And that's why I think by the afternoon, our focus is probably going to be primarily in Galveston. Not right now, though. So right now, it's 8:43 this morning. If you didn't get a chance to see our show earlier this morning, like Steph was saying, really, really active, busy morning, but it's mainly been in Wharton County. Widespread amounts in Wharton County, over 5 inches. We actually did get one report near 10 inches. That was at a home, that was at a weather station at a home reported, but impressive and very impressively large rainfall totals already. So this active warning goes until 9:45. You can see from Kane Junction, New Gulf, Needville. Look at that red. Some of the deep purple, darker colors there, that's indicating 2 to 3 inches per hour. So active situation going on right now. Otherwise, across portions of the Gulf Freeway, 288, 290 up and down, north side and southbound. It's just really, really messy out there. The disturbance that's sending all this tropical moisture is basically going to work up the coastline. So our flash flood watch that's in effect here locally, that extends all the way east into Louisiana. So if you didn't get a chance, again, to see anything previously before this, pretty much this is what everybody's waking up to, with the exception in Wharton County, where we have a very active situation going on. Otherwise, you're dealing with reduced visibilities or rain in place, on and off rounds of rain expected here throughout the morning hours. There's that flash flood watch that's in effect here locally through this evening. We will see if the National Weather Service decides to extend that through tomorrow morning. That was what was previously thought. Some of our rain chances, though, actually back off for tomorrow and Friday. So I do like to see that. Putting this in perspective, so you're thinking, how much rainfall are we going to end up with? Well, already southwest of town, we have seen those 5 and 6 inch rainfall totals plus, and it's currently raining. So that's going to probably be one of the hardest hit areas. And then all up and down the coast from Galveston into Chambers County and east, going to be problematic, even especially as we head into the afternoon. So what I can say is everyone is expected to see at least 2 to 4 inches of rain today. And then to give you a quick 7-day, if this is the only forecast you basically get throughout the day, you will have the armed knowledge, all right? Temperatures are going to really ramp up this weekend. Have you seen this weekend's forecast? I mean, check this out. We're going to be nearing the triple-digit mark by Saturday and Sunday. I'm talking actual air temperatures. Some of our heat index values may be as high as about 106 plus, so almost dangerous heat. Borderline heat advisory threshold, maybe just a hair below though, so it probably won't be issued this time. But today, on and off rounds of rain, 100% chance for some of this deep tropical moisture. Like Steph was previously saying, we've already had several reports of high water spots. I'm expecting late morning into our midday high water spots to become even more of a concern. You know what happens in Houston? We get a couple rounds of rain, the grounds become saturated, there's just not areas. There's not anywhere for the water to go, so it has to lead to those higher water spots. So I'll zoom in. If you didn't get a chance to see what's going on in town, do you typically commute, or you have a loved one commuting in town today, downtown near U of H, the Med Center? It was pouring this morning if you woke up there from the Galleria to Jacinto City. So I'm talking westbound, eastbound. It's just been a widespread mess this morning. From Acres Homes near the Greens Point Mall, over 2.5 inches of rain. Radar estimates, but still really, really heavy rain. Let me zoom in. This is actually where we're seeing this nice little heavy downpour right now. 45 northbound, but it's been fairly relentless all morning long. So I know a lot of you, if you can, I would put off any of those meetings. If you don't have to get out and about in this, I would try not to. If you do, we're not talking about impassable roadways at this point. The areas to watch out for that would be Wharton County and maybe even potentially into College Station. We've had some reports there of poor drainage areas and 4 to 5 inches of rain. But we're not talking about impassable roads just yet. We are talking about, though, that flash flood warning in effect until 9:45 across portions of Wharton County. So I could say this, just, drive with caution if you are out and about today. You have to remember with Houston, water can rise really quickly. The city can probably hold our good 3 to maybe 5 inches of rain, but more than that, our creeks, our bayous are going to be stressed. They'll be strained. So we're going to continue to watch that. Erica Lopez, she'll be doing our noon and 4 p.m. broadcast. And our chief meteorologist, if you're watching live right now, he is actually going to be on Great Day Houston live this morning, coming up at 9 o'clock. And then he will be on for your 5, 6, and 10 p.m. broadcast. We're going to do one more live update just like this coming up at 9:15. So if you're tuning in late and you want to set the timer, you can come back and we will stream live once again right around 9:15. So good morning. I hope you all have a great day today. And again, just be extra precautious over the next 36 hours. We will have that flash flood threat. Okay, see you soon.